Hi everyone, it's Nicole and I'm here to work on So Many Books, So Little Time by Diamond Art Club, 56 by 109, 53 colors. So let's get going because I'm on a time crunch. Starting right off with the time crunch. Dave, we're supposed to leave right at 8 o'clock this morning. We have to go to get my driver's license renewed. And he's on call this week. Oh, first of all, we're starting with Y, which is DMC 797. And he's on call this week, so he got called and he worked all night apparently. So he came to bed. I was awake because I heard him talking downstairs. At least didn't wake me up all night, but it was like 5:30. So I thought, well, I'm not gonna wake him up to go do that. We can do that whenever. And then he got paged. What time is it now? 9. He got paged at 8. And he had to go work on that problem again. And I thought, well, I had to feed my sourdough, had to go water the garden. What else did I do? I made myself a coffee. I didn't make my bed yet because I figure he's gonna go back to bed. So, I figured he was, and then I got this out and I thought, well, I'll do that while he does that because this video needs to go up today. I needed a drink of coffee. And when I went to get my phone, because I film with my phone, to start filming, I had a text from him that had just come in 5 minutes before, but it said, should be done in half an hour and then we can go. And I'm like, okay, so I have half an hour, pretty much. It'll probably be more like 45 minutes, right? It'll either be 15 minutes or it'll be 45 minutes, you know? So if it is 45 minutes, then I'll just stop, and then when I get back, he'll probably go to bed. And then I will keep filming this before I go upstairs and work for the day. Last night, I think I worked till, I had the baby all day. As soon as she left, like I put supper in the oven, I had it all ready. I made teriyaki chicken, like a marinade with just chicken pieces. We're gonna do P, which is container 11, which is 334, 11, yes. And the veggies, I talked about that before, how I cut up all the veggies and just stick them in the freezer. Well, so I had some of those done up, and I got it done like that. I just put that in the oven, and then I went upstairs and I filmed a video, and I started doing a new series on my channel. I don't know if I'm gonna call it Stamp With Me or Color With Me. I think when I stamp, I'm gonna call it Stamp With Me. And then when I color, I'm gonna call it Color With Me. And I think the main title on the first video, I did put it right. I put stamp. And I guess there was some coloring because I was doing my color sheets for my markers, but it should have been called Stamp With Me. Now, the devastating thing, I think I talked about that here before, but I did my first session of stamping. I did it with my India ink, and I was like, I don't think I should be stamping with this. Well, it smears. So I think I had done like, I don't know, probably 10 or 15 stamps. I'm gonna have to do them all over again. I'm not gonna throw the ones out that I did stamp. At first I was gonna throw them out. And then I thought, no, you can just color them with pencils, you know? Color those images with pencils. But I'm having fun coloring, which, I mean, for a bit there. I had bought, okay, let's go with F. I still have them, but I bought coloring books. So we're gonna do DMC 317, container 8, coloring books. But I don't know, which is weird. I just felt like I was wasting, and it's not wasting, I know that, but you can't help how you feel. I felt like I was wasting my time, that if I color, I should color something that I can put in a scrapbook page. You know what I mean? So this is perfect. It's stamps that I've had for years and I've never used. Like a lot of them, I just cut off the, the rubber and got them set up to do this. So it's awesome. And they're all like little girls or little boys that are doing something, like holding a coffee or holding balloons for a birthday or, chickens. So what I'm doing is I'm doing on video, I'm going to do 2 of the same girl. And the first one, I'm going to use my Copic markers. And then the second one, I'm going to use my Ohuhu markers, which they're new to me, although I bought my first set in 2021. I've had them for 3 years and never cracked them. That's pretty bad. So it's high time to use them. Now I have to say, I have the package of 120, and I don't find that I had a lot of color variation, especially for like skin color. I didn't have a lot. I have to take a drink of coffee before it gets cold. So I could have bought a set of just skin color, I guess. But I know that I eventually probably want all of them, because that's just how I roll. So I went on Amazon, and the pastels, which had some ease in there, some nice ease, was on sale for like $10 off. So it's like $1 a marker, Now I got pastels, and then I was looking, and apparently there's a new pastel. So I put that on my wish list. And then there's a set of 104. And then there was the midtones, and I did order those. I ordered the midtones. They should be here on Friday. So container 5, DMC 300, and I think there's only 2, but we might as well finish that. So they'll be here on Friday. I got the pastels yesterday. I've already swatched them. That is something that I can do when Lexi goes for a nap. If you remember, she doesn't nap very long, so it doesn't give me much time. She napped for her first nap yesterday. She napped for half an hour, so I got quite a bit done in that. The second nap, she napped for 20 minutes. So we're gonna do 21, which is DMC 642. So I didn't do much there, and I just finished them last night. Like I finished swatting them last night. I was almost done. But so I'd like to do those right away as soon as I get them. And I did my Copic markers too the other night. I just went upstairs, put an audiobook on, and I have 226 Copic markers. I will not be getting any more Copic markers unless I find someone that are getting rid of them and I can get them at a really good price, which I don't even think I'll do that, because then I probably get a lot of doubles, right? I have 226. I'm happy with that. Maybe, I don't know, if I use them all the time. At first I was like, you know what? If they run out, I just won't refill them or whatever. I might as well take this off. Maybe not. I thought that's all I had left, but I have all this. So no, let's not take that off. Let's just do that. So I'm done with that one. That was container 21. We'll do these. But now I'm thinking if I start using them all the time now, what I might try to do is just buy the refills. But I think for like where I am getting refills, it's really hard, like inexpensive. So okay, so I'm gonna do T, which is container 35, which is DMC 895. So we'll do that. Okay. So we'll see. I mean, I've had them forever and they're not dried, but I haven't used them a lot, and now I'm going to use them a lot. So I have a refill for my colorless blender, and that was when the refill was massive. Now the refill is smaller than this pen, or about the size of this pen, when they used to be massive. And it's the same price. So it's like, ugh, man alive. So we'll see. We'll see. Now I'm like, ooh, do I need more stamps? No. I need to color the ones that I have first. And then we'll look at, you know, I still have, like I stamped a whole bunch. I didn't film me stamping all of them. I did a video though of all the ones that I did stamps, and then I show you the stamp. That's going to come out next Tuesday. I think it's already uploaded to YouTube. Like, it's just a matter of waiting till Tuesday. Now today, Mondays is going to be the clean with me, which that I basically do. Like, I do it on the weekend, and then I edit, voiceover, and upload on Monday. Tuesday is going to be the stamping. Wednesday is going to be diamond painting. Thursdays are going to be lives. And then some weeks, stamping is going to be Thursday and lives are going to be Tuesday. Like, those will be interchangeable for a couple times a month, just because I have the baby and I can't do a live when I have the baby. You know, not going to happen. So, and then Fridays is going to be the pages that I did at the crop. And then Saturdays for now is going to be if I do 2 diamond painting in a week, or the same diamond painting, but 2 diamond painting videos in a week. The second one is going to go on Saturday. I'm just trying to get comfortable with that amount of videos, you know. And then I'm going to start filming cooking videos, and those will go up on Saturdays. Those will go up on Saturdays always. And then if, you know, at some point I do 2 diamond paintings, then those will go up on Sundays. Those will go up on Sundays. The cooking videos and that kind of stuff, I can only do 1 a week because it's a lot of editing. It's a lot of little clips, right? And then I have to edit, and some of them I have to voice over because I don't do, you know, real time the whole thing. And so 1 a week. And what I'm hoping is that eventually, you know, I'll film a whole bunch during a week. So we'll do 39, the container, which is DMC 905, which is the lesser than sign. Did I say 905? Yeah. And then I can spend time to edit, right? And then maybe I can have a few Saturdays ahead or something like that. But I think I'd like to, I don't know. I think I'd like to do like a video that's all crock pot meals, a video that's the Instant Pot, a video maybe that's all marinade, a video that's meatballs, making meatballs. I'm almost due to make meatballs. And I did those about a year ago, and we're just at the end of them now. And I was like, okay, well, I'll just try them all, and then I'll make another, I'll make a video next time. I should have made a video. It's just, it's hard for me to say, oh, this was good, you know, if I didn't try it. But I guess I can let you guys know. I haven't tried it yet, and I'll let you know when we try it. But it's just, and I think it's going to be called What's for Dinner, because my goodness, that is probably the question that is asked most worldwide. What's for dinner? Even for tonight, I have no idea what's for dinner, you know? Ugh, I hate it. Oh, coffee is so good. So anyway, so that's coming. I'm hoping that by this summer, I start that, because I feel like I have a handle on my Patreon videos. I'm not like a month ahead. Next week, I'm going to start July, which is pretty good, right? It's only going to be like the middle of June, and I'm going to start July. And Dave is, I have to get him to do the sketches and stuff. So that's what I got to do today or tomorrow. Hopefully today, so then he can do the sketches tonight and the calendar. So I'll start July tonight, actually. I like to start with the sketches and the calendar. And then I make my page kits. And in July, we're going to work with flowers. So what I do is I get my members to vote on what we're going to work on every month. Oh, and I got to put the poll for August up. I like to put it a long time in advance. So I'm going to put the poll for, oops, dang it. Okay, these are not that right color. Apparently I lost a bunch, the last color. Okay, a bunch. It's like 5 or 6. It's all good. I'm not too worried. Okay, now we will do 38, which is 904. Okay. Did one fly over here? It's like they're alive. So yeah, I gotta put that poll up too. So probably I'll do the sketches and the calendar for July. Tomorrow I'll do the poll for August. Today I gotta do the last chipboard, because in June we're doing chipboard. Gotta do the last chipboard, and I still have the last 2 sketches to do. So I only have 3 videos left. And it's because the chipboard, I was thinking, and I don't have a lot of time, right? And that's only due like at the end, we're June 12th today, and this is due like June 26th or something. So I got lots of time. So I've been thinking, and I think I figured out what I want to do. So, and I think it's going to be fun. There we go. So that was what? 38. Where are ya? 38. So let's do X 43. 43, which is DMC 938. So, and I think I want to do my stamping one, because I'm like so into it right now. I have the video for next week done. I have the video for the week after that. And I have the video for the week after that. So that's my hope here, is that I can get a bunch of videos done. They're not edited, they're not voiced over, nothing like that. They're just filmed, which is what takes the longest, right? I figured out that it takes me an hour, and maybe I'll get faster, right? Because I'm not used to it. I have to say I am not good at it. I'm happy with how they look at the end, but I'm not good at it. I've never taken a class or anything like that. But I'm just having fun. I'm having fun, and that's the main thing. That's the main thing. I'm having fun, and it's going to give me little stamped images that I can use in my scrapbooks, on my scrapbook layouts, which, yay, I'm happy about that. Okay, I'll just finish this right here. I don't know why I lifted that up. I don't want to do all the X's, but I think I want to do, I like the step ones or whatever, so I'm going to do those. So that was X, that was 43. So let's do the arrow now. There's only a few of those, and the arrow is, oh, and I just want to say, the last time there, I had a whole bunch that I had mixed up. I put a timer on 15 minutes, and I was done. I had 5 minutes left, and I thought I was going to, so that's 24, 7, 28. I thought I was going to have to do it in a, you know, put the timer on, then go work upstairs and then come back. Nope. I had it all separated in 10 minutes. So that was good. That was good. That didn't take me long. It's good to time stuff like that, because sometimes when something feels a little overwhelming, if you time yourself, then you can be like, boom, that didn't take long at all, you know? And next time you can say, like dishes, for example. Sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't feel like doing dishes. We're going to do L, which is 51, which is 3799, the DMC. And I'll put, okay, I'll just do it for 15 minutes, because I can do anything for 15 minutes, right? And 99% of the time, I'm all done. All done the dishes. And I've even cleaned like the counters and the stovetop and the, you know, everything. The countertops, everything. And I'm like, oh, I was literally fussing for a 15-minute job. Now, some other jobs take a long time, like my craft room that I'm working on right now. I think this weekend it's going to be session number 7? Yeah. And I do between an hour to an hour and a half every week. And all I make sure is every week that I'm back to where it was, you know, because I work in it all week. So what I do is, like last night, I did the stamping. I didn't put everything away. I put all the markers back. So we're going to do number 8, which is number 14, DMC 413. I put the markers back in the bag and stuff like that. It's just, I know I'm going to work on it again today. And I know I have to stamp a bunch of stuff today too. I was watching the video that I released, and I'm going to redo all the stamps that I did with the India ink. And I'm going to do it with my Memento, because I did one of them and it leaked like bad. I was like, oh, I put so much work on that, and it's disgusting. So like I said, I'm not going to throw them out. I'm going to put them in a different file folder, and I'll use pencil crayons on them. Not a big deal. Or I could use even watercolor markers. I could try that too, because those won't make it leak. It's because of, it's the alcohol, right? Because it is waterproof. So I could do watercolors on them. Like there's so much more that I can do that is not alcohol markers, so I'm not gonna throw them out. So it wasn't a waste. I can't look at it as it was a waste. Okay. I don't want to do too much on the one that's underneath because I want to make sure I move there, right? So what was this? Number 8, which is number 14. And then I'm going to take a drink of coffee. And then we're going to do the dreaded ABs, which is container 1. I love coffee. I've limited myself, which is DMC 134, by the way, container 1. Which I've limited myself to the 1 coffee. So what I should do really, what I should do is make sure that I don't do anything when I drink my coffee. That's what I should do. Because I only have the 1, and half my 1, I drink it cold. Which kind of sucks. Right? A lot of times I'll warm it up, but it's not the same. It's not the same as a piping hot coffee. I feel these are just like, I have to, it doesn't pick up. This one I definitely won't go down there. I'm gonna stop as soon as I'm in the clear. I'm in the clear, I'm done. I'm in the clear, I am done. Oh, I'm glad because like I said, anything that I do now is less that I have to do later. So let's do number 23, or case 23, which is DMC 677. 677. Ooh, that feels like a big piece. Big piece. That's okay. If we can get, I'm hoping that by this one, this session and next session, I finish this though. You know what? After I do the ABs, I feel like I have to re-wax because I don't know, it just doesn't feel right. And I didn't put a glue dot in this. I keep forgetting to put some in my case. So what am I reading? I am reading Chain of Gold. I'm almost done. I think I'm 82% done. So I'm thinking either I'm going to finish it today or tomorrow. My hold for the women came in from Kristen Hanna. So that's going to be the next one. That's going to be the next one that I'm reading. I'm enjoying Chain of Gold, but I love the Shadowhunter world. A lot of people didn't like the Shadowhunter series on Netflix. I loved it. Loved it, loved it, loved it. Yeah, absolutely loved it. So I haven't watched the movie yet. I should watch the movie. I'm not watching anything new. It takes me a while when I watch something, like I finished Transplant, and then I'm like, it takes me a while to start something new. And that's usually why, for books, that's why I start reading another book while I'm reading one, even if it's just 20 pages. I just haven't had time because I'm doing the stamping. Like last night, I did stamping till 9 o'clock and the night before too, because I had Lexi all day. So as soon as she leaves, it's like almost 6 o'clock, and then I just go upstairs and then I'm doing stuff there. Stamping, you know, getting things organized. So, like my Copic markers, I recolored a new chart for my Copic markers because the one I had was so old. Ooh, when we go for my license, it's basically across the, oh, actually there's a dollar store next in the same complex. So I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna look for 8.5 by 11 page protectors to put my sheets that I colored. So they're nice and safe. I thought maybe of laminating them. But for example, the Copic markers, I don't have all of them. So I'm like, I don't plan on buying any more, but you know, I say that now. I say that now. And then like next week I could be like, well, I could buy one a month until I have them all, you know. So we'll see. That's why I don't want to laminate it. I could laminate the Ohuhu because that I bought them in sets. And the reason I'm doing both is so that I can say to you guys, you know, like, you know, if you weren't jumping on the alcohol marker bandwagon because the Copics are expensive, Ohuhu is a very affordable alternative, and they work good, you know. Like, I can't say that yet. They seem to be working well. My only complaint was I didn't have the selection, right? I didn't have the selection, but now I have the pastels. I'm gonna have the mid-tones tomorrow. And then it'll probably be quite a few months before I buy the 104 though. Because I bought some Nina cardstock, but I only bought the 65 pound. It's not the greatest. And then I'm like, didn't even notice it was only 65 pounds until I got it in. And of course I want the 110 pounds. So I want to buy that first, and I want to buy like, but the good thing is I only bought 75 sheets. So I should blow through that pretty quickly. And then I'll buy the 110. I'll buy 250. And then I'll have some for a long time. I'll have some for a long time. Okay. Okay, we'll get this done. Oof, there's a lot of them that I'm like, it's kind of making my eyes bug. That sign. It's like a bubble. That. It's bugging my eyes out. Oh my goodness. I started watching, because Lexi is a breastfed baby. So getting her to take the bottle when my daughter went to work, the first 2 weeks was so hard. Like, it was taking me like an hour and a half to get her to drink. And I mean, yes, she's eating other foods, but she needs to eat. She needs to drink her milk too, right? So it was taking me 3 hours a day for 2 bottles. But now she drinks it no problem, like no problem. But I put something on to distract her, and she loves Miss Rachel, which I love Miss Rachel too, but I was over it, you know. I wanted something different. And Katie was like, well, she doesn't like anything else. And I'm like, well, I'm gonna try. So I put Frozen on. Oh my gosh, she is upset with Frozen. And the funny thing is I had, which was Mason's, but I still had it. I had a little Olaf doll, like stuffy or whatever. There's no 3 together. Come on. There isn't. Ah. Okay, well, that sucks. So anyway, I walked up to the TV and I was showing her like, Olaf, Olaf. And she was looking at the doll and she was looking at Olaf. And then she goes and she gives him a big hug. I was like, oh my gosh. So I kept saying, I'm Olaf and I like warm hugs. And then she would hug him. Oh, she's just the cutest little peanut. And I can't do much when she's here. Usually when she first gets here, you know, I hold her for a bit, probably like half an hour, 45 minutes, and we play or whatever, read a book. And then usually my dishwasher is done washing, you know. It's at the clean cycle, so I'll put her in a little playpen thing. It's a huge one. Like, it's not the playpens like when my kids had playpens. It's huge. So I'll put her in there so I don't have to worry about her. I mean, she's right across from me, but still, you know, I don't want her to climb on the table or and get hurt or whatever. So, and I'll put my dishes away. I'll feed my starter, that kind of stuff. That takes me, like I said, about 15 minutes. And then she's done. She wants me with her. So then I'll climb in the thing with her and play for a bit. And usually by that time, it's probably like 8:45 or something. I get her really early. So 8:30, 8:45. I get her at 7:20. So then Katie, you know, fed her in the morning, breastfed her or whatever. And then she always has trouble going to the bathroom, so I give her yogurt in the morning. So I put her in her high chair and I feed her yogurt. And then we play some more, and then at 10 o'clock, she goes down for her, 20-minute nap. Usually in the morning, it's half an hour. And then when she gets up, then it's time for her bottle around 11-ish. So I feed her a bottle. And then 49, which is DMC 3782. So then I feed her a bottle. And about an hour after that, I usually will feed her lunch, because I let her digest her food, or her bottle. And then we go for a walk, and that's a 1-hour walk. We go for a walk, we get back, then we usually call my mom. I talk to my mom for an hour. So then my mom lives 2 hours away, so at least she gets to visit with her. If I get her 3 times, like this week it'll be 3 times, she'll FaceTime her, 3 times, or we'll FaceTime for 3 times. And then next week it'll be twice. And then, so then it's like usually it's like 1:30 to 2:30 that we'll be on the phone. And then after that, I'll, I change her constantly in between all those, diaper, her outfit, because she's teething, so she's soaking wet. So then I'll change her again at this point. And by then it's close to 3, and then I'll put her in for her, if I'm lucky, half-hour nap. Yesterday was only 20 minutes, and then it's like 3:20, right? By the time she wakes up, or 3:30, And at this point, what Katie did was she was freezing her breast milk. So I just thaw it out and then I make her another bottle because it's time for a 4 o'clock bottle. And then we'll watch Frozen when we do that. And then we'll play some more. And then usually by 5 o'clock, like she's had enough, you know? And usually for her bottle, we watch maybe 20 minutes of Frozen. That's it, right? And then she's done. So then we go play again, trying to teach her to stand up by herself, trying to teach her to say words, stuff like that. Sign language, that kind of stuff. And then at 5 o'clock, we put Frozen on again, and then she just snuggles with me on the couch. And then we watch Frozen. That's usually when we watch Frozen. And she does not move. She just sits on me and laughs. And even there's one where Princess Anna sings after a like the parents pass away or whatever, and she's sitting by the door, and she goes, what are we gonna do? And yesterday she goes, ooh. I was like, oh my gosh. She's so stinking cute. She's so cute. Cute. And then that's my day. Her mom, usually I change her again at 5 because she had her bottle, you know, at 4. So by 5, her diaper is full. And I change her outfit again so she's nice and dry again. And then her mom picks her up at about 5:40. And then I throw supper on. And that's the reason why I want to force myself to make videos of cooking, because I want to make freezer meals and I want to put them in so that I can just, you know, at 5 o'clock, I can put her down for a second and then just throw it in. I don't have to cook anything because I cannot cook anything. When she gets a little older, I'm going to buy one of those stools that you can bring up to the counter, and I'm going to cook with her and bake with her and all that stuff. So, but she, you know, can't stand up right now. She can for like 10 seconds. And then she goes, ooh. So that's what we're working on right now. And it's so funny to me because Jess, my oldest, walked at 9.5 months old, which that was way too early. Katie, which is Lexi's mom, she walked at 10.5 months old. And Josh walked at between 11.5 and a year old. He wasn't a year old when he walked. So I'm like, what? She's not walking? She's 13. She's going to be 14 months in 2 weeks, you know? But that's just, she's just cautious, which is fine. But I have to say, like, it's not going to be long because even yesterday, like, she walks the length, and it's like 5 feet by 7 feet. She walks the length of the playpen, like, fast. My mom was like, oh my gosh, look at her go. Because what I do is we're FaceTiming, so the baby is doing her thing, playing. I'm in the playpen with her. Or what I started doing, because I want her to get used to being out here, is I have a mat in her playpen, and I take that out and I put it on my floor, and I get her to get used so that, you know, I teach her, no, don't go on the fireplace, and no, don't stand up on the table. Not no, I just say, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Owies. And then she's really good at staying on the mat. Usually it's by the end of the day. By the end of the day, I think she's just tired and she doesn't listen. But the rest of the day, pretty good. So I'm working on that with her. finally, I started talking about books and then I stopped. I finally finished The Wheel of Time. What was it called? Shadow Rising. I finally finished it. Well, it's a 1,000-page book. So, yeah, 49. No wonder it took me forever, but it's done. And, oh, there's one down there. But, I mean, the Shadow Hunter one, Chain of Gold, that's 600 pages. And I think The Women is almost 500 pages. So I probably won't read a lot of books in June. Although a lot of the Shadow Rising was in May. But I probably won't read a lot of book in June, but it's a lot of pages. So 22. I'm glad I didn't say, oh, well, he said only half an hour, so I won't start filming now. It's a good thing I know him. 22, which is 644, which is like a square, because at least half my video is done now for this afternoon. Yay! Because I still have to edit this and then upload it. So it'll probably just be uploaded late. So I'm trying to be very consistent. I gotta do the YouTuber thing, right? If you're not subscribed, subscribe. No, but seriously, no joking aside, because I feel like we're rounded people. Oh, this is hard because you have the percentage sign and the square right next to it. Wow, that makes my eyes really bug out. Because we're not like, we don't just craft. We don't just scrapbook. We like other things. That's why I talk about books. That's why I do diamond painting. That's why I want to do like stamping. That's why I want to do cooking and cleaning. Like we're rounded people, like we do a lot of stuff. So that's what I want my channel to be. So maybe, would it be like lifestyle? Would that be what it is, Because it's, and I want to talk about gardening too. Maybe next year I'll be better at filming because it'll be my 3rd year. So I'll feel a little better maybe. And this year was just crazy, like I said. Just trying to get used to a whole lot of different things. And I think I kind of got the rhythm. And like I said, I got the big thing, the 2020 thing. I got it in 2023 in November. And I just lost all energy for 6 months. Like I had no energy. So you could tell like I did no lives. I did no videos, like nothing. Like I was just, it took everything just to do, you know what I mean? Like just to survive kind of thing. So, oh, and right now I'm doing Clean With Me with my scrap room, but I'm going to do Clean With Me, like I said, around the house. So I think the first one is going to be my fridge. It's time for me to clean my fridge. So I want to go through the whole thing. I'm going to take everything out. And I'm going to clean everything, go through stuff. And if it's expired, bye-bye. That kind of stuff. Then the next thing, I think, and I did that probably, it wasn't that long ago. It was probably, I don't know, 3 or 4 months ago. I washed the outside of my cupboards. It's due again. My goodness. So I'm going to do that next. The outside of the cupboard. Maybe I'll start just regular cleaning too, We'll see. And then I want to do a big declutter in my closet. You know, I'm not going to go back to my size 6. So I think I can get rid of a lot of stuff. So I want to do a declutter and a cleaning of my closet. Oh, I want to do all the diamond painting. Holy, this is confusing. I have to concentrate because I'm going to put it on the wrong one. I want to do a video of all the Diamond Art Club diamond paintings that I have. And I don't have that many. I thought I said, I said under 50, and that's exactly what I think it is. I don't think it's more than that. So I was really good. Usually when I start something, it's like, you know, I just get. And it's like, I did good, I did good, I did good. So I'm impressed with myself. I'm impressed with myself. Okay. There we go. I'm going to do a little bit there. Well, that went pretty quickly because the other ones, there was so many of them that felt like, boom, done. Let's do that percentage sign. Since it was in my face this whole time. So 46. Had to stop the recording. So now, I guess I know it was almost 9 o'clock when I started. So 3033 is the DMC. I don't know why, I'm just like randomly coughing, but that happens when I talk a lot. I start coughing, and it's because of the job that I had for years. It wrecked my vocal cords. So now when I talk a lot, I start coughing because it's like an irritant. I remember I went to a 911 conference, and that was one of the things they said. They said, when you come home, it's no different than, like, you know, singers before concerts and stuff. They rest their voice. They don't even talk at all. And they said, you should, oh, I missed one there. You should, when you go home, try to, oh, another one there. That's why, because they're too close to these guys here. Especially when they're side by side. I can see why I miss those. And what do? I start a YouTube channel. So I had to do a lot of talking. So it didn't help. That's okay. I just know now, usually when I do a live, I make sure I have water. I have a sink upstairs, so I can just say, oh, just a sec, I'll go. I have a glass upstairs, so I'll just go refill my little jug of water. And then I'm good, as long as I drink. Oh, I did it again. How do I start talking about something and then move on to something else? So, The Shadow Rising, I really love that series. I love the characters. It's entertaining. I get why some people would be like, oh my gosh, it was too long or whatever. Like, it's what's 15 books or something? 46. I was saying 46 for which container I needed to put that in. Now I'm going to have to take 22 out again. Right? Yeah. I'm going to do those two. I get it. But see, I love stuff like that. I love being involved in the character's life, or, you know, same thing with TV shows. Don't give me a one season thing. You know, we're going to do number 9, which is container 27, which is DMC 796. You know, give me 10 seasons. I'll be happy with that. So that many books, and I'm not going to read them one after another, because they're all 1,000 page books. So that's not going to happen. So I'm going to probably take, I don't know, we're what, June? Probably August. I'll start the next one. You know, I want to read, I don't know what the name of the series is. The Chain of Gold. There's a name, I know. I just don't remember. But those I want to, there's only 3. So I want to go 1, 2, 3. So I want to finish this one in June. In July, I'll read book number 2. And in August, I'll read book number 3. And once I'm done that, then I'll start the next, which I think is book 5 in the Wheel of Time series. I want to stay ahead too, because I watched the TV show, the Wheel of Time. So I want to make sure I stay ahead. It's usually pretty different anyway, but I still want to stay ahead. And so we'll get that read. And then I want to start The Crescent City by Sarah J. Maas. So I'll probably start that in September. Oh, actually, I'll probably finish the other one, which is a companion series to, which one? A Court of Thorns and Roses. The 4th book. I still haven't read that. So I'll probably read that one first, kind of get caught up, because I think there's more coming. Kind of get caught up in that one. And then I'll start the Crescent City one. And that one's done, so I can go 1, 2, 3. Or maybe I should read that one first and then see when the other ones are coming out for, because I hate waiting in between books. This and the Crescent City one is done. Maybe that's what I'll do, just because I hate waiting. And this year, I've done that a lot. I have a lot of books that I'm like, now I have to wait a year or 2 before the book comes out. Not cool. But with the library, I'm like, I can, you know, I don't have to buy the books. So I am reading books, you know, when they come out. Sometimes I have to wait a few months because I have to wait for the library to give it to me. But okay, we'll do that, which is container 32, which is 820. Jeez, I'm really glad I decided to come and do this, because I might be able to get the whole video done and I can go right upstairs when we come back, which is going to be awesome. So again, today, I don't have Lexi today and tomorrow, so that means that I have to film. And then I'll edit some, probably. Although, you know, like this week, I was going upstairs and stamping, or not stamping, but coloring. Usually what I do is the night after I have Lexi, I'll edit videos. That way I can put heat on my back, because my back is killing me after. It's a little better this week, I have to say. So that's why I would go and put heat on my back for about 20 minutes, and then I would go upstairs and color for a few hours, and then I would go back and put eat on my back and then go to bed and read for a little bit. But that's why I didn't start a new book, is because I've been doing some stamping, which I'm loving. Okay, so been to our little town here that's close to me. Got my driver's license all taken care of. Now we can finish our last half hour. And it was painless today. I cannot believe it. I walked in and they gave me my number, which was 1014, and they were serving 1012, and she was basically done, like, and the girl that was serving, she was super quickly, like she worked super fast. So she got that girl done. Then the girl after her, well, I told Dave, I said, you know what, drop me off, because we want to get coffee. I said, drop me off, you go get coffee, and at least, because it's at least 20 minutes, right? By the time you go there, you wait in line there, you come back. I'm like, at least it'll be 20 minutes that will be started waiting. Well, by the time he came back, I was done. I was totally done. And I was in the dollar store getting the page protectors that I wanted. And then I found a couple of stamp sets for $2. So I was like, ooh, stamp sets. There's one, it's, I'm gonna do Y, which is container 29, which is DMC 797. There's one, it's like a princess and castle and like a little not dinosaur, dragon. Oh my goodness, $2. The other one is a butterfly. And I don't remember what the other one is. I got 3. Since I am into coloring right now, I'm like, oh, these would be cute to color. Can't remember what the other one is. They had like 10 different sets, but I just got 3. My 3 favorites. So that worked out. It's one thing done, right? When I know I need to do something, it's on my mind. Like the whole time, I just keep thinking about it, you know, that has to be done, that has to be done, that has to be done. So now I can be like, check. Totally done. So I think I want to do 2, maybe, I don't know. I don't know if I can do 2 diamond painting this week, because I'm having a live this week. Last week I ended up canceling it because my back, oof, it was not doing good last week. So I just laid down with some heat and I just ended up editing a whole bunch of videos which needed to be done. So that was fine. I still got work done. I just couldn't sit or stand for a couple of hours. I couldn't do it. I thought, well, maybe I can do it and just do an hour. But as the time got closer to it, I was like, it's really sore. So yesterday I went for a 3.5K walk with the baby. The day before, I didn't go walking at all. The day before that, we did a 4K. I'm hoping to go today. I don't know. Mason has soccer tonight, and I can't see a lot of his soccers because I have the baby now. So it just makes it a little harder. I think by the time hockey starts again, I'll be used to the routine, you know what I mean? So I'm just kind of taking the summer to get used to, and she'll be older, right? She'll probably be walking by then, which I don't know if that's going to make it harder or easier. as the saying goes, is jury's still out, because then they become independent and they want they want to walk when they shouldn't, right? Like all those stairs at the hockey rink are scary. I wouldn't want her to fall down those. So we will see how the fall goes. Okay, I thought I was done, and I'm glad I didn't put it away because, hello, there's a whole row here. I thought there was some higher. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do the chipboard one today. If I could do 3 videos today. What did I do? Y, which was 28, right? 28. I'm like, oh no, did I grab the wrong container? Because I couldn't see 28. I did too. I did too. I took 29. That is not the right color. Oh, I did it again. Phew, that was a task and a half. Oof, that took me longer than last time. So now we're gonna do N, and that's 414. And you know what? I did the wrong color for the Y. Whatever. I am not fixing that. It's close enough. What happened was 28, the case 28 was already out, and I didn't look. And that's why I tried to double check, and I didn't double check that time. Just goes to show. Oh, I forgot an F there. That double checking works. Oh well. Like I said, I don't think it's gonna matter too much. I'm gonna do the ends. I don't think we had done too long anyway, because I want to do another half hour, and then I gotta go start filming upstairs. All I want to do is color, but I have to do other stuff. Okay, I want to get ahead on the coloring and stuff, and then I'm going to start making page kits too. But I have one more, I guess, one more cleaning video I want to do, because I want to have a spot where I can keep my page kits. So I want to clean that area, and then I'll have a spot to clean or to put my page kits. So that's coming up this weekend. I'm going to clean that up, and then I'll probably a couple of weeks I'll start making page kits again. I don't know what day of the week I'll put that on. I might put that on the same day as I do a live and not worry about it, you know. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, so tomorrow I'll decide if I'm going to do another diamond painting, or if I have to finish my videos for Patreon, because I have to finish my June videos this week for Patreon. But it depends how late I can go to. Oh, I can't go late tonight. We have soccer. So I have to finish at 5. So yeah, unless I get a whole bunch done this afternoon, which I think the sketches are going to take me a while, because the sketches that I did, the 2-page sketch, it's quite involved. Probably the second one, I'll have a little bit less, you know, trouble with it, or less time it's going to take me. F is number 8. Oh, it's over here that I did F, so I didn't miss any over here. Oh, I missed 2 N's though. Dang it. N. There's 2 N's right here. I'm going to do those right away. Let's make sure. It's when I rush that, you know, I make mistakes. Well, I can't wait to do color stuff. That's why I'm doing all the kind of the neutrals right now. So number 8, F. Plus I also like to kind of get those done. So I get kind of a section done. Should probably do, I was going to say 3 10s, but I think I'll do them next time. It just makes it so that I can put the release paper on easier. So I don't want to do too much of the 3 10s, but next week or next time, I'll probably, what is going on? There was already a diamond on there. Next week or next time, I hope to finish this whole thing, which I think is going to be hard. I think it's going to be difficult because there's a lot left. I didn't do much today, which is weird. Weird. Okay, so F is done. Well, it didn't help too that I had to fix that, but I'm not counting it in my time, I guess. Okay, let's do that one, which is 21. Is it already out? It's already out. 21. That, yes, which is DMC 642. 642. I'm going to put that right there. So yeah, that, oh, I'm so happy that that's done, the license. Phew. I wasn't driving, but still needs to be done. So when I noticed that my license was expired, because of course it expires on your birthday. Oh, Dave was due on his birthday this year. Oh, I remembered right before his birthday, I renewed it, blah, blah, blah. Mine, I think about it like a week later. I think it's because I don't drive often, right? So I don't think about it. Anyway, I went to renew it online and knew you need a new picture. So, oh well. At least next time I won't need to go get a picture done. It's gonna be done. So right away I phoned Josh and I'm like, check the date on your license, and he's like, oh, it's due in October. So I'm going to make sure. I think they're coming at the end of August, September. So I think what I'll do, oh no, he's gonna have to renew it out there. Dang it. So he won't be able to get it here. He'll have to go out there and get it. So okay, well, I'll just have to keep reminding him until he gets it done, I guess. I'll tell him to go in September so that it's done. So that it is done. Okay. That's it. Is that it for those? It is. So that was 21. I think we'll do that one, which is, I don't think I took that one out yet. 13, which is DMC 400. There's not a ton of those, but oh, there's some up here and some down here. I almost knocked the whole container off, out of my hand. Not off, but out of my hands. I'm glad I didn't have another mess to clean. I think I would have hung up my diamond painting pen for today if that was the case. It's like, okay. Apparently, it's too much for today. It's kind of a cloudy day today, but it's going to be nice. I think it's going to be like 25, 26. So I think I'm going to go and go film for a bit, and then I might go for a 3 or 4K walk. Or maybe we can do it after soccer, because we're right in the park, so we could walk in the park. We could do that. Although we'll have Mason. He might not want to walk, or we can drop him off, and then there's another park, Mapleton. It's a really nice trail, so we could do there. Do a few kilometers there. I don't know how long that trail is. And then that way I can keep filming until it's time to go. I want to start watching another show, and I'm not sure which one. I have a few on the radar, I guess, but we're what, 12 today? So in 4 days, House of Dragons is going to be available. So we're going to do S, which is 45, DMC 976, S, right? Yes. And I think the same day, the second part of Bridgerton. So I know what I'm doing next week. I know which show I want to watch next week. And that's the thing, I'm like, do I really want to start another show? But in 4 days, I could watch, like, I guess only 4 episodes. I do usually an episode a night. I might start something, and then I'll pause it and I'll watch I don't know which one I'm going to watch first. Probably Bridgerton, because there's only going to be 6 episodes. No, probably House of Dragons, because I am waiting, biting at the bits. I didn't know if I was going to like Game of Thrones. I loved Game of Thrones. Loved it, loved it, loved it. And I mean, I watched it after the whole, oh, there's no other, oh yeah. The whole, you know, everything was done, and the whole hubbubaloo was done, you know, with it. So we were able to watch it like one after the other, and, you know, where everyone was on strike there for a bit. There was nothing else to watch. Oh, there's all these. There was nothing else to watch, so it was like, it was perfect, right? It gave us something to watch. There's what, 8 seasons of that. So, but we absolutely loved it. Another one that I haven't watched is The Walking Dead. So I'm thinking probably this summer or something. Maybe we can start watching that when we're caught up on everything, right? We're a little behind on everything, because we only watch one show a night, so, and we're taping like 10 a week. So, and we only watch like 7, so it builds up. It builds up. So we're going to start watching that. And we saw a commercial yesterday for Amazing Race Canada. It's going to start on July 2nd, and we definitely watch that. We just love, the host is John Montgomery. He's a Canadian Olympist, or he was an Olympist. He's retired now, and oh my gosh, he's so funny. And everything that they do, he does it too. Like, he does the challenge, like to show us what they need to do, and I'm like, I love it when he does that. So he's so good. So 6 is DMC 301, and it's the letter C. The letter C. So that's coming up, like that's only 2 weeks from now, right? Ooh, we gotta reserve some campings too. Dang it. Keep forgetting to do that. Maybe tonight when we get, no, it's too late. Maybe this afternoon. Because one of them, they're still not online. We were gonna do it online, but they're not online. So it's like, shoot. We have to get our trailer inspected. It's like, oh, we should have gotten our trailer's registration done today. Shoot, I can do that online though. So since I was there, I could have gotten it done there, but I probably would have waited longer because you have to go to two different people. So I can just do that online. That'll take me like 2 minutes. Maybe I can do that this afternoon too. Okay, so yay, that whole little section is done. The whole little section is done. Okay, I have 15 minutes, so I can only grab stuff that'll take me 15 minutes. So maybe I can do this and it'll do like a big part. And that's probably the last color we'll do, which is container 16, DMC 498. There's quite a bit of this and it'll do all that. So if I finish that, I might go over a little bit, but at least it'll feel like a big section was done. So it's not often I use my 3. Usually I notice it's at the end of the session. We'll call these sessions. At the end of the session, I'm like, okay, let's try to get a little bit more done. I don't feel like I got enough done. And it's bigger sections too, so. Yes, I can use it there. Here. So we went in the garden a while ago and my zucchini started flowering. It's still really small, but it's got a huge flower on it. I think tonight too, we're gonna stop and get some seafood compost for my rhubarb. We had gotten some last week, but he put it on all the beds and I was like, no, that was for the rhubarb. I want you to put a ton around the rhubarb. And I think I want to get some kind of organic, stuff too, to put on the beds, on all the beds, like all the things. So we'll get a little bag of that tonight and I'll just feed everything. I like to do it about once every 2 weeks, and it's that time. And last time I used the rest of the bag, so I wish, I don't know if you can buy it in 50-pound bags. There is like a farm store here. We stopped one day, but we only had like 10 minutes, so we didn't see anything, but I'd like to go again and then be able to ask people and, you know what I mean? Like see if It's probably going to be like $70 for a bag, but then it'll last us all summer instead of paying $15, $20 for a little bitty bag that doesn't even last. You know what I mean? Like one go. It lasts one go, maybe two, but I'd rather be a little bit more economical about it. So I'm gonna look into that. So what we did was we had like flower beds in the front, and because we didn't do 6 beds this year, only 3, I didn't have room for my peas and my beans. So I said, you know what? Instead of flowers, that's what I'm going to do in the front. On the either side of my steps, I'd rather have food. We have one that has flowers, but those 2 there, so I planted peas and beans. I did that yesterday with the baby. After a walk, she was in the stroller, so I was like, just tons that has little burrs on it. So I kept her in the stroller, and then I just planted, and she was just watching me work, and I was talking to her, and it was nice out. She loves going for walks. So got that done. Watered them, and this morning I went out and watered everything. We have a chance of showers this afternoon, but it's not like for sure. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna water everything, and then I don't have to worry about it. I know, because seeds, if they get dry, they won't germinate. So you have to make sure to keep them wet, right? So got that done before I started. And that, I think that's the key, is it's going to be my morning routine. Go water the garden, then come in, feed my sourdough starter, and then start with my day. Usually up pretty early anyway, so get all that done and start the day of filming. Yeah, there is quite a bit there of that sign, or that symbol, I guess. I didn't want to do 310s because I didn't want to go in there so it would have more place to grip, but this is even more than the 310s, but that's okay. It's not as if I go months without, well, I used to go months without working on it, but I know I'll either work on it tomorrow or next Monday, right? Tomorrow or Monday. I would love to do tomorrow because I think last week I only did 1. I'd love to at least every 2 weeks do a couple. I think 52 was good because I wanted to make sure that I at least got 1 done a week, but I don't think it's enough to finish this when I calculate how many sections I have left, and it's just not enough. So, and I don't want to have to wait till the end of the year to kind of put a push. Okay. I think I'm going to start, maybe I can start The Women, the book by Kristen Hanna. Maybe I can start that tonight too. Even if I just read 20 pages. And then tomorrow, 20 pages. And by tomorrow, I should finish the other one. And at least I'll be 40 pages in. And I'm hoping to read that one in 3 or 4 days. Although I'm going to have the baby on Friday. But Saturday, Sunday, maybe hopefully 100 pages each day, hopefully. And Monday and Tuesday. So hopefully I get it done by Tuesday next week. And then I want to read The Secret Gift, because that's the end of that series. It's the 3rd book in the trilogy. And I want to finish that. I'm finishing a lot of series, which is awesome. Starting a lot too, but I'm finishing a few, which is good. Which is good. Which is why I'm happy I'm getting this done. I don't know how many diamond painting I started and didn't finish. So I don't know if I want to start something midway, you know, with you guys and say, maybe have a, you know, let's finish stuff that we started. Like I have a Harry Potter one, I think I have, and it was like panels. And I think I only have one panel left to do, and I never finished it. I think I started the Queen of Dragons, which is Game of Thrones, and I bought that. I hadn't even watched the show yet. I just love the diamond painting, but now I'm gonna like it even more now that I love that show. So I don't think I have much done on that one, so maybe we can do that one next. Like I just have a little bit done. Oh, I didn't have anything. And I have another one. It's another one of those dinosaur ones, and I think it's Curl Up with a Good Book. So I wouldn't mind having that one done too. I don't know if I'd have room for both of them by my reading chair. It would be awesome if I did, but I don't know if I do. Okay. Have like 3 or 4 minutes left, and I'm just about done. That was a good one to pick because it was a lot. It feels like I got a lot done, and it took the rest of the 15 minutes. Oh, I think I can finish the rest next time. It's funny when I first get started, it's like, oof, I don't know. It's funny how much you can do in an hour and a half, you know? Because I really didn't think I would get this much done. Now I'm going to make sure I got everything. See, again, this one here and the one I just did, very close. So I noticed a few that I missed because it was so close. Okay. I think that's it. We're going to stop it here. I thought maybe I would do, because I have 2 minutes left, I thought maybe I would do another one, but I think I'm going to stop. Because I have a lot of stuff to pick up, and I still have to work up. Oh, I did forget one. Right there. Right there. Okay, so that's it. So if you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit subscribe if you're enjoying these videos. If you wouldn't mind giving me a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below. And I want to thank you so much for watching. Bye.